that they have an actual Esther giving a lecture at their bar mitzvah, and an Esther that truly can relate to everything that was said to here today from Rabbi Mark, and when he was speaking to Tyler. So I did put something together, but I'm going to make it very personal to myself so that hopefully Tyler and the rest of us can truly take away something today and possibly use it in your life like I use it in mine. What resonated for me very much is when we spoke about Sarah and her life. I'm going to come over here because it's very nice. Esther lived 127 years. And in all of those, when they broke it up into those sections, is to exactly how Rabbi said today, is to explain how she lived her life in every single part, fully dedicated to service and helping other people and helping herself. And with that, I wanted to take the time and really break that up into numerology for us. I wanted to keep it a little light and make it some fun. So let's talk about why 127, why it's so powerful, and what it comes up with. The power of 127 equals 10. And here's how it all works. The number 10 is new beginnings. And Tyler is walking into a new beginning today. He, like any other young man who turns 13, is walking into a part in his life where now, basically, all his decisions have accountability. No pressure. Don't worry. You're still consulting. Me too. I'm almost 40, so it never ends. And I wanted to give you a tool that you could use when you do need to make decisions. And we can all use this too. Very important to make the pros and cons list, right? Whenever faced with a crazy decision in life, do the pros and cons. And this is where our intuition kicks in. And given that this year is all about intuition, very important to be honest and true as you're making the list. So, good luck. What? Well, you're going to start, trust me. The number 2, partnership. This has to do with partnering with ourselves, partnership with others, and then partnership with God. What happens is sometimes we feel disconnected. We feel disconnected from each other. We feel disconnected from ourselves. And these are the moments that you want to reconnect to God, to that inner source of us. And so what's a tool that you can use? Meditation, some of that crazy music you guys listen to. I don't understand it nowadays. Journaling, coming to T.A.O, and to volunteer. And basically, really going out yourself. Just completely detaching from your own selfishness and your own thoughts. Trust me, this one works every time. And then number 7, introspection. This is the moment where in life you feel frustrated, irritated, you want to blame your parents, your sister, your grandma, your whoever, right? And everything's just going wacko, right? This is the moment that you ask yourself the 2 following questions. What can I do better? How can I better this situation, right? How can I take full responsibility and really fix, from my perspective, what's going on? And you'll see, I promise, everything works out. And the tools for this is basically those questions as well as exercise, get out and play. We watch way too much TV nowadays, right? And really just ask ourselves those 2 questions. And then finally, we get to the number 10, where we start a new start, but from a higher plane. And this is where I want to say to Tyler's parents, your parents thought, you know what, we can go out, we can get him some new stuff, maybe a new phone, I knew this, I knew that, right? All the physical stuff, right? I know, he's thinking, get this lady off the stage. I know, I get you. But, let me tell you, I'm the biggest advocate of being spiritual and physical. And the physical stuff is important. So the new phones are important. The whatever gadgets your parents want to get you, super important. Okay? So, see, I got you. Okay. So, yes. Very, very important. But remembering that spirituality, studying Torah, will make you a better man. Okay? And everything. So, but seriously, I just want to say thank you so much again for this opportunity. And I can honestly tell you that, Tyler, that everything that was said to you today about seeing the spark within you, so important, so important. Okay, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So, back to you, Will.
Thank you, Esther. On the surface, it seems hard to fathom that Abraham remarries after Sarah dies, considering they are progenitors of Jewish people. It is inferred that since Hagar never married, had not been with any man but Abraham, and was righteous in all her deeds, she was worthy to rekindle a previous relationship. She is referred to as Keturah, which means she is pleasing in all her ways. We find later in the Mishnah that when Abraham dies, Ishmael returns to assist Isaac in the burial of their father, indicating that Hagar/Keturah raised Ishmael to be a good and righteous son, worthy of his Abrahamic heritage.